Hey there everybody, it's time for the next installment in our juggling series. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the beginning process to learning how to pass. So what we're going to be doing here, for those of you who don't know, is my son Xavier. Xavier's working on learning how to pass right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of different what I call intervals in regards to learning how to pass. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be juggling with lacrosse balls today. You'll notice that we've got two lacrosse balls that are the same color and one that is an odd color. The reason that we have that is that the person who's learning, what they can then do is they've got a visual representation of which ball it is that they're going to pass. So that then it helps you with understanding where that rhythm is and you can see it as we're getting ready to go. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is the first interval here is Xavier's going to start juggling. And when that blue ball comes back to his right hand, what he's going to do is he's going to pass it to me. All right, so let's go ahead and show that, Xavier. So what's good about this first interval in learning how to pass is that the person who's learning how to pass gets an opportunity to get the pattern and then take a short break before another ball is coming at them. It helps build that muscle memory. All right, so now that he's thrown the ball to me, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to throw it back to him and he's going to continue the pattern. Good. Now you'll notice that when Xavier throws this ball back, it's in a little bit of a range of where we want to receive it. One of the things that we want to be thinking about when we're learning how to pass is after we start to get that rhythm, we understand what the feel of that is we want to try to drop our pass in about the same spot every time. So that's one of the things that Xavier's continuing to work on here as he's learning to pass. Now, after you get good with this and you feel comfortable with this interval, the next interval that we're going to add is that the person on the other side, if they pass, and you should probably at this point need somebody that can pass on the other side of this. Here you go, Max. They're going to have a couple of balls on their end. So what's going to happen now is that this interval is that Xavier's going to throw that ball to me, I'm going to receive it, keep juggling, and throw it back. So he still gets a little bit of a pause, but the rhythm of the passing continues. All right? So Xavier, let's go ahead and do that. There you go. You'll notice that as Xavier's doing this, he's starting to find where that toss is going to need to be, and he's dropping it in a relatively good spot every time. It's still moving a little bit, but he's doing a good job of finding it. And it helps if I go ahead and do that same thing as well, getting it in that same spot every time. So when you toss it over to me this time, I'm going to go ahead and catch it. There we go. So that's the next interval in learning how to pass. So the last step to this would be add a sixth ball in. And then what happens is we would both start our patterns at the same time, and then when that blue ball came to our right hand every time, what we would do is we would pass it and just continue our pattern. So that is your interval training for learning how to pass. And next time we might see some additional steps here with X. We might also get a look at some of the more dangerous objects that you can juggle safely, of course. So make sure to show us your progress. Hashtag #EverydayGCPA. Tag us at GCPA STL, and we look forward to seeing what you're doing. Have a great day, everybody.